Hello, I'm Sue.
I'm Steve.
We're from the Sydney Puppet Theatre and ImaginArta, the Australian Puppet Centre.
That's correct. Now at ImaginArta we have a burgeoning library of mechanisms, and we start here with, this is how we make a carved hand. So you make a template onto the block using a bandsaw to cut them out, then chisels to cut down what you don't need, and then finally chiseling right down to the final shape. Then also we have a range of other mechanisms. This one would be inside a hand puppet, and it's the mechanism for moving eyes backwards and forwards and up and down. And we have a similar arrangement but for a moving mouth for a puppet, closing eyeballs, and eyes left and right. So the head would be built all around this. And the last one that we have here that's of interest is this one, which this would be the skeleton for the body. Your hand would go in through the back of the puppet, and this would be the foundation to build a head upon. So it's basically a mechanism that allows you to turn the head and to nod the head. Simple, but you've got to think about how to do it. And so because these mechanisms are built as a library, people can play with them. Would you like to show that one, Steve?
And this one is built on, it's a German word called Humpelmann. And how can you not be happy when you see a Humpelmann doing its thing? This was for a show about healthy eating. What you need for muscles, and what you need to grow your bones.
Yeah.
Come this way. This is an electronic version that Steve made with a joystick so that you can move eyeballs up and down, side to side, or indeed be quite adventurous. Roll your eyes. Now, if you were doing this for television, this wouldn't be connected hardwired, it'd be on batteries. You'd be using batteries for it. And Steve, you can take over from here.
These guys here are basically three versions of the same puppet. So in this particular case it's all made from wood, whereas here the head has been made as a cast of this one, and that's been cast in a two-part epoxy type mould. See, these arms are fully jointed and fully sort of biscuit made, whereas these arms are just blocks. These arms are just dowels. These hands are very simple. These hands, they're actually the same as these hands.
And also then the use of aluminium, so there's no one thing that you can make a puppet out of.
Like this one.
What makes it work the best for you? What have you got available?
This one, for example, has a central core of ply, and then it's just built up with soft foam. This one has the central core of ply running the other way, and the foam would build it out here like this. And the head here is basically just geometric. So the elbow joints are different on all three of them. The knee joints are different on all three of them. And if we go up the strings to the controls are different. They're individual for all three puppets because each control has a series of different things that it allows the puppet to do.
Time for another room.